They said it could never have been done. Welcome back to Alliance War. In this war, we are CA.v and we are against the Night Guardians. And we have a team of Silk, Mojo, and White Magneto. I will not be giving White Magnetos to any of my Alliance mates because I'm using all three of them for myself because I am greedy. So up first, we're on path 2 in section 1, fighting this Wong on node 2. The plan is simple. We're just going to medium, light, heavy the whole fight into SP2. Not going to do anything funny with the placebos, with interacting with MD or anything. It's just going to be easy, not fast, or not particularly fast, but also not slow, just because Silk is not a slow champ. Go for the stand-up and miss. Yeah. Bait another SP1. Do a cheeky 3 lighter right there. Just because I can. Now SP2 and he's dead. And the sacrifice for your Sanctum passive is actually going to come into play later on. You'll see. For my other Silk fight this war. And up next we have this Zemo on node 11. And we're going to be using Mojo. Mojo's got a lot of fights this war. 6 to be exact. And this is the first of them. So the plan here is to not get rooted. What I meant to do was I was supposed to put on a PS1. That's what I put in my plan when I planned this war. But yeah, anyway. Because I don't want to get the root on me. It's okay, though. We're just building our prompts. Getting rooted actually wasn't horrible for the dodge a hit prompt. Because Zemo is a little weird to Dex. I throw my SP2, the protection from the tactic expires. A joyous block a hit. And we're just spamming SP2s. The power efficiency plus MD, I'm always at a special. So the root is really not an issue in this fight. Terrible block a hit right there, but it's okay. We have our Fury now. I absolutely throw that into thin air. Now SP2 again, and he's dead. So now, the difficulty in the fight goes up a little bit because we're going from Baron Zemo to Dark Phoenix. It's what you would think, but Mojo makes Dark Phoenix an absolute joke. So we're going to node 25 to fight Dark Phoenix. I think Mojo is the second best option for this fight, next to Paviter. I just think Mojo's easier to plan around than Paviter, because Paviter, I feel, is more of a specialist when it comes to assigning fights. And also, he's just honestly not as good as Mojo is with the tactic, because they're both tactic. So I put a Wags on here. The plan is simple. Just hit her as minimally as possible. And just spam heavies and more spam SP2s. Because they're in all the SP2 is non-contact. Also, my heavy is also non-contact. But the less power I can give her, the better. Not a joyous block a hit. It's okay. The tactic actually nullifies her safeguard. Not ideal, but it's okay. And as you see, Mojo made the unstoppable go away really, really fast. And Dark Phoenix is dead. Before I even finished talking about Mojo. He's so strong, dude. Mojo's actually incredible. And then up next, I'm just healing because took a little chip from the Nova Flames. Up next, we have Misty Knight on node 34, who we're going to be using Mojo for. Just making sure the pre-fight applied, because you always gotta make sure. And at this point, I think I have 3 persistent charges, so I only need to complete 2 prompts before I get the big-ass Fury, since my Mojo is SIG 200. Same thing. There's more benefit to hitting block against tactic defenders, since they get the placebos, and I'm going to throw an SP3. And Mojo's kind of an SP3 demon with the tactic, since he gets the power efficiencies, plus the placebos, plus the hater buffs. That's a lot of MD. And I'm just gonna parry heavy. And we're gonna throw another SP3. It's okay. As long as I'm not getting hit, I'm happy with the result. And she's dead. Good job, Mojo. Yeah. Up next, we're gonna have Nico Minoru on node 39 with Silk, whom I think is the best option for this fight. And, but the problem is that the sacrifice for your Sanctum passive is gonna make things more difficult, since Nico's gonna get a bar of power right off the bat, which conflicts with my strategy of just baiting heavy, or just not baiting any specials. The PS1 get to SP3, lock her down, kill her strategy. So yeah, she throws the SP1. It's okay. I know I can keep the fight in my control as long as I'm careful. I'm happy to tank the poison if it means I can get out of the fight. I do not bait a heavy, and I go for a heavy on my own. Ooh, and just barely got enough power. But at this point, we've thrown the SP3. We're gonna combo her, and she's dead. And we're on to the next fight. Nico just doesn't know it yet. Bing, bing. So about that next fight, it's node 42 Dust. I also think Silk is at least a top 3 option for this fight. Following the same strategy, I just get to SP3 and kill her. Silk is the best option for a lot of fights on that strategy of just get them to get to your SP3, launch it, and they're dead when you just do the full combo. Being medium, medium, light, medium, medium, light, 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 medium, medium, heavy, relic, combo, heavy, SP2. I miss the stand-up, Algae. Dust is unblockable now, but that's okay. The unblockable goes away when when I don't have debuffs on me. So yeah, I just throw the SP3 with the Power Sting, because the Power Sting honestly tickles. They're like, what, 12%? Not that much damage. And this is my last Silk fight, so as long as I get out of the fight, I don't really care how much damage I take. As long as it's not 100% damage, I'm more than happy to tank it. So yeah, another Silk nuke. And then up next, we have Vision Arcus on node 43. We're going to be taking with Mojo. Mojo is incredible for this fight. I just played it. You'll see. I just played it terribly. And as you see, at this point, I have 4 persistent charges. I put the last wags on just so my parries will 100% stick, just cuz. And I'm throwing on the power backs. Honestly, I don't think the power back is that needed with Mojo, since you're getting so much power anyway, especially against tactic defenders where you can hit their block for the placebo. And I was talking to my friend and fellow Mojo enjoyer, FTL Cosmic, and he was kind of telling me that the tactic is actually not that good for Mojo, just because he's getting so much power anyway. And that in some instances, the Nullify can actually hurt you, like against Dark Phoenix, or if you accidentally nullify her immortality, it's over, because she's going to reapply it as a passive. But I basically told him I kind of wanted the tactic for this fight, so I can hopefully nullify his power gain. I do get hit because I'm terrible, but I was yapping about Mojo and the tactic, and it's already over. So the last fight of the war will be Deathless Thanos on node 47. Another not super simple fight. Just because actually it's pretty simple. You'll see. The goal here is to just get my prompt up and just get a lot of buffs on him and make them expire. I thought that I don't know what I'm thinking. I lost myself there. Unfortunate Stunachamp right as the thingy expired. It's okay. But yeah, as you can see, the falter is actually present in this fight because of since I'm making buffs expire constantly. Mostly the hater buffs, because the Furies are actually paused from the node. I'm sure if I intercepted him once, then those Furies would expire instantly. I get a boatload of power. But I don't really care about unpausing the Furies, because I just want to kind of just spam SP3s, if I'm being honest. It's my third SP3? I wasn't really counting. The protection's going to fall off and Thanos is going to die. I throw my SP2 and it's GG's. So yeah, that's the war. I think we're going to lose this one, but I haven't checked the score in a bit. See you all in the next war, and have a great rest of your day or night. See ya.